I think with this thing of growing up in between two cultures, there's a big part of me that grew up Mexican. I'm really into pop culture, telenovelas, Mexican pop music, Mexican norteño music, cantinflas, Tintan, piporro, like all of those kind of Mexican golden age cinema. Like that is a thing that is like in my blood. Having like gotten to Tijuana when I was like about 8 or 9, and I very quickly started to get to know what was back then like the pop culture, like hip hop, some of the pop music that was around back then, and big mixtape culture. So glued to the radio. I remember switching the dial, going from Mexican pop, like in Mexican rock, to like what's new. My parents, they grew up listening to a lot of rock, like a lot of reggae, jazz, and I always kind of had that in the background. But when I turned the dial and I found a hip hop radio station, I was like, whoa. I started recording my own mixtapes, the thing of like, oh, the thing is on, and the DJ, please shut up. The music, I think, has been always a part of my life. Growing up Mexican and with like a working class family that's trying to do better, studies were really important. And so curiosity and learning has been like a really big thing. So in terms of learning to do stuff on your own, and yes, in terms of the DIY, but entrepreneurship and like business and all of that, and being open to trying other foods. Like I don't think that a lot of people know this, but in Tijuana and in Baja, we had a lot of Chinese immigration. So there's lots of really amazing, and not quite like in London, but Chinese food. My dad taking me to like tried all kinds of street food around Tijuana was pretty cool.
Early influences goes without saying. Mom, I think, like, is naturally super big influence. Dad as well. From mom, I got like the will and curiosity, and completely on the opposite spectrum, my dad's influence is like a sense of humor and not caring too much. That basically just led me to discover my own way in my own way. I got into music and arts when I was a kid, very young kid. So I got to travel with my first band when I was like 16, which was like a mix of punk and hip hop. It teaches you DIY, like there's nothing more DIY than punk and hip hop. Nobody's gonna come and build anything for you. You have to do it yourself. One way of doing it yourself is educating yourself. And so I did arts and history and philosophy. Oh, I always cooked as well. So part of this DIY philosophy is I had my first food business venture when I was like 16. So I learned to cook by myself. One really big influence as a chef was when I discovered that you could teach yourself high culinary skills. So I would say, like, when I discovered chefs like Pastor Blumenthal, like, if this guy can do it, so can I, because I'm Mexican. So